Yes, guys, welcome to my Friday night stream. How's the audio? How's the camera? No microphone, so I'm using the laptop mic, and no camera, so I'm using the laptop camera. Hopefully that's good, though. I think the quality is not bad. I think it's not bad. Let me know in the chat. Hello to all of you joining this happy Friday evening. Where are we? Who's with us? Ali's with us. Hello, mate. Yeah, looks like he's out. Looks like Alison's out. Rich is with us. There we go. Rich says, I'm considering instead of he's looking at maybe going the double Arsenal defense. I like Rich. Like, they're the best defense in the league. CH is with us as well. There we go. Hello, Luke. I would be very scared without Haaland. I think we'd all be very scared without Haaland. Guys, we'll talk about team in a minute, shall we? In fact, no, we'll get to it in a second. I'm just going to leave you on this on the screen, by the way. This is Doherty's average position map. May or may not consider Doherty a brilliant pick. I have certainly got my eye on him. Maybe this game week with the Porro news. What do you guys make of the Porro news? Like, he should be back for 27. He said a couple of weeks, Ange Postecoglou, but he plays first week of March, is game week 27. So, yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, that, what we do with Porro. I think Porro is probably an easy sell. My problem is I don't necessarily have to sell him because I've got a good bench, like backup. So let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm just semi-distracted. I'm loading my subscriber count so I can see if you guys subscribe this evening. If you'd like to, I would love you to hit that subscribe button if you're new around here, and obviously hit the like button regardless. Likes would be amazing. Who else is in the house? Yeah, good CG. John's with us. Yes, I am in my hotel room. 3 guesses. Oh, 3 guesses for where my hotel room is. How do I add that to the screen? God, I'm rubbish. There we go. 3 guesses for where my hotel room is. If you can guess, I don't know, if you can guess the chain of hotels, I'll give you a clue. There is a picture. There is something in shot which gives away where I am. What chain of hotels? I think they're global. They're not just in England. Hey, Heather. Maliki is with us as well. Split over De Bruyne or Jota captaincy. Oh, yeah. I mean, if I'm not going Haaland, I'm probably going De Bruyne. Thanks, Emma. Let's see. Any guesses? Geddy's with us. Some of you have already got rid. Mo is back. I don't think Mo's going to be starting too, though, is he? I'm not in California. Premier, says CH. Where's the purple? There's the purple. There's the purple. This is a Premier Inn. Guys, I reckon I stay in. I don't know how many times I stay in a Premier Inn a month, but next Wednesday, I'm staying in a Premier Inn. Next Sunday, I'm staying in a Premier Inn. Then I go to Qatar, where I might stay in a Premier Inn. And then I get back to London the following Friday. So 2 weeks today, and it's another Premier Inn. How many is that? There are 5 Premier Inns in the next 2 weeks. I'm in Hounslow. Very close, though. Very close. Not in the Hilton. Premier Inn all day. Best beds going. There we go. Danny B. What's the news on Alisson? Looks he's got a hamstring problem. We know he didn't play last week, don't we? Like, it's not news that he's injured. We just expected him to be back, and he's not. I'm Brian loyal. These rumours are pretty strong. I am definitely triple captain in Haaland. We'll see my team in a sec. How do I get invited to the WhatsApp group? Alan, you're very welcome to join. But to join the WhatsApp group, you have to be a Ultras member. I think you're a squad tier member. Ultras tier is more expensive, but it comes with the WhatsApp group. That is the main difference between the two. If you fancy becoming members, just hit the word join under the video. I don't think it works on mobiles. Alfie Doherty. My big headache this week is, do I buy Alfie Doherty? It's that simple. Like, I either go without him or I buy him in 27 because I think the double in 29 the double in 28 for Doherty is so lovely. Like I see upside there. Also, if we think he's going to start in game week 29, the blank, we need Luton to lose to Man City and Forest to lose to United in the FA Cup. If those two things happen, Forest Luton goes ahead. So by the odds, that should happen. That's more likely than unlikely. So I'm tempted to buy Doherty. Look against Sheffield United. I know they lost the game. The most advanced man on the pitch. Most advanced man on the pitch and 9 chances created. Fruitping's not sure I should buy him. Guys, there is a poll running, by the way. In the poll, just let me know, because I want to do a Doherty poll. Are you triple captain in Haaland this week? Yes or no? 77% of you are currently hitting that button. It's a high effective ownership, that one. Thoughts on Reguilon versus Doherty? I prefer Doherty. Sorry, not Doherty. Doherty. I prefer Doherty. Reguilon obviously has got the extra fixture, but I just prefer Doherty. I think the assist threat's greater, and I actually think the clean sheet chances are higher this week for Luton. I mean, let's have a look at the odds, shall we? Can you guys see this? If I make me smaller, God, do I need to go smaller again? Hang on, is that better? No, then I block it. Right, clean sheet odds. I need to get close to the screen. Clean sheet odds for Luton versus Brentford. Let's have a look. All right, so Luton are 14% likely to keep a clean sheet in the first fixture and 5. So Luton total 19. Brentford total clean sheet odds. This is by bookies. Brentford total 6% versus Man City and 11. So they total 18. 18 versus 19. Well, clean sheet odds pretty much identical. Upside odds, Doherty, clearly for me. Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah. First super chat of the night. Come on. Look, your super chats tonight are I'm going down to the bar after this. What bar is next to a Premier Inn quite often? Usually a beefeater. There's a beefeater next door. Thank you so much, Jagannath. Sorry about the butchering the pronunciation. With 2 free transfers, should I go risky differential and get Bradley and Doku? Okay, so we're not sure about Bernardo Silva, but we know Grealish is likely out. I think what you're going to get from Doku, you could get 2 starts, but just assume you're going to get 1 start. Assume you're going to get 1 start. Would you still buy him? His end product's been useless, quite frankly. But he's 2% owned. So I don't mind Doku. Bradley, again, I'm not sure 2 starts. So should you go boring with Ake and Jota? I mean, Jota over Doku all day long for me. I would probably go boring. And you say boring, but Ake's still lowly owned. Ake will be under 10%. Jota's fairly highly owned, but still, like, you're gonna get big gains if he bangs. Personally, I'd go more boring there. But I don't see Ake and Jota as template or boring. I actually don't think that many will own a Man City defender. I won't. That is an emoji cluster, quite right. Yeah, Salah for Saka for free. I mean, it doesn't always work, but right now I'll answer that one random name. Salah for Saka. No, I don't think so. I actually don't think so. Start Solanke or Palmer. I mean, probably Solanke. Newcastle defence is so bad. Sure, Jota is a minute's rest, so is Darwin. But again, let's assume we're getting 120 minutes from these guys. I think that's a fairly fair assumption. 120 minutes. Guys, the chat, by the way, is subscribers only. If you're like, why can't I ask a question? You need to subscribe to the channel. So hit the subscribe button and then you can add a question. Tony to Darwin. No, I wouldn't be selling Tony. Are you related to Neil Mopay? Do I really look like Neil Mopay? Hang about. I tell you what, I'm not as much. Oh, Alan, if you're an Ultras member, you should definitely be getting in the WhatsApp. Sorry, mate, if I've missed that, that is completely my bad. Alan, as an Ultras member, you should be in the WhatsApp. So if you could, I need to get your mobile number. So Alan, what would be really useful if you just put in the chat your Twitter handle and I can DM you on Twitter, or you can Instagram DM me right now and then we'll chat tonight. I'll get your number. I'll put you in the group. So sorry about that, Alan. We need to chat on DM. So DM me on Instagram or reply in the comments. I'll look out for it for your Twitter handle and I'll follow you now. Porro to Doherty is something I'm considering. We'll see my team in a minute. Postecoglou said he said a couple of weeks. Spurs don't play next week in the Premier League. So game week 27 for Spurs is the first week of March. That's a couple of weeks. The big thing for me with selling Porro is I don't mind. I can go without him this week. Like I can go without him this week. I could even ride the wave next week. The problem I've got with Porro, I don't know if I want him. Like, period. Game week 29, the big fixture we're all going to want to cover in a big way, is Spurs. In game week 29, Spurs are at home. In game week 29, Spurs play, remember it's a good one, Fulham. Sorry, they're away. They go to Fulham. But in that game week, when Spurs go to Fulham, and we're all going to have like 8-9 players because we don't want to use our free hits, I think we're going to look at it and go, who are the optimal Spurs trio? And I think the answer might be Maddison, Richarlison, and Son. I don't think my optimal Spurs trio is going to include Porro. So actually, it's an excuse to kind of move him on. I think it's a tough one. Porro to share, yeah. I mean, Cher's got good fixtures and he has been scoring goals, but man, Newcastle are bad defensively. So bad. But yeah, I get it with Cher. I do see the upside. Some Richie Porro, yeah. It's Palmer to Jota, says Alan, for a -4 worth it. Probably is, Alan. Probably is, mate. Watkins to Tony on a free. And Darwin to Watkins. Yeah, that works. That works, Michael. Maguire is an option. Yeah, start Burn or Reguilon. Didn't even think about that. Should we see my team? Shall we see my team? This is where I'm at. No, it doesn't help. Let's do that. How many of you are in the chat? Let's have a look. Guys, thank you for asking so many good questions. You guys are keeping me lively tonight. Shall we do a different poll around my team? So let me talk through what I'm... So around 3/4 of you are going, looks like it, with triple captain Haaland. This is my... Should I buy... All right, before I ask this question in the chat, I'm going to explain my theory, okay? I need your help. Please do help me. As things stand, Porro being injured shouldn't affect me too much because I've got Bell on a double game week who can come in, right? I don't expect many points from Bell, but he can come in on a double game week. Or I do have a free transfer. I sell Porro to Doherty. If I do that, not only do I have a better Luton asset, I also have a doubler for 28, another doubler. Doherty and Bell will both play. And potentially, yes, Porro would play 29, but I would have Doherty also playing 29 if the FA Cup game between Luton and Forest goes ahead. That's like a 60-40 at the moment. Should do, but it might not. If I roll a transfer, however, I have one extra player next week. Because without hits. Because next week I could sell Porro to... Well, next week I could sell 2 of my players not playing because I'd have 2 free transfers. As things stand, next week I'll probably only have 10 men. If I buy Doherty for Porro, next week I will probably be keeping my Luton lads, be keeping Jota because I want to replace him with Spurs midfielders who aren't playing, and I'd be selling Darwin to Solanke because that's a move I want long term. So next week, if I buy Doherty this week, I'll only have 10 next week. But Doherty gives me a better asset this week, a doubler in 28 and potentially an extra player in 30. So what do we think? The poll is live. Should I sell Porro for Doherty? Honesty would be appreciated. Whilst you're voting, please click the like button and please click the subscribe button. Oh, wow. Delia's going KDB. Love that, Delia. I mean, it's not one for me, but fair play. Fortune favours the brave. Ariola for game week 29. Yeah, that's locked in. Malachi's used as triple captain. I think Haaland's fine there, Sean. I mean, you never know, but I think he'll be fine. Roll, says Alan. I think a lot might. Well, let's see. Yeah. Love them Bell bonus points. Did well, didn't he? 2 bones. Get Bradley. Bradley's the other option. The problem with Bradley is I don't know if he starts both games. I think Joe Gomez could start one. But if we've got a leak saying Bradley starts, then yeah, he's worth consideration. Guys, the reason I'm in my bed is just more comfortable. Not enough upside, do you not think? Delia's going to FPL meets tomorrow. Glad to hear you there, Delia. I wish I could. I could just. Saturday meets are so difficult for me. My social diary is pretty much non-existent. I just do FPL content and spend time with my wife and baby, which is amazing. But it means I can't. Yeah, since the baby's come, social life. But guys, if you're in London tomorrow, FPL meets is in town. So just check out FPL meets on social, Twitter, and you'll get all the info. Doty does come with attacking threat. Sleeping on Pascal Gross. I just sold him. So 51% of yeah. See, this is why I'm so torn on the Doherty for Porro move. You guys are torn too. Like it's pretty much a fiddy. Damn. I don't think Chai will be there. Chai's 21 today, though. He's not going to be in the chat tonight. He was in the chat earlier. Happy 21st, Chai. If you do watch this on catch up, I don't think you will. If it wasn't Chai's birthday today, I was going to ask him on, but yeah, I couldn't. Triple captain Haaland is the thing. Save the transfer. Yeah, the problem if I save the transfer is I'll have 2 moves next week, and I'll only want to sell Darwin. I don't want to sell Palmer. I don't want to sell Jota. If I sell Jota, I'm buying like an Aston Villa mid, and then I'm left with Porro for the next few fixtures, and I don't know if I want Porro. I think I'm veering on doing it. I don't know. I've Keller, and if he def starts, I'm thinking of selling Edison to Areola. Yeah, I like that, Danny. Oh, Danny, the thing is, Son could be a lovely differential. Yeah, I know Chai is going to try and come to Fest and probably meet very soon. He was looking at going. Allison is currently rumoured to be out. So, look, thank you for voting. Currently, I'm in a bit of a predicament. Thank you for all your questions. Shall we have a look at some other things? By the way, Bradley, loads of chat on Bradley. This is the Bradley average position map against Chelsea where he got like the 21-pointer. Foden Son in 27 is my plan too. That's my plan too, Michael. Get rid of Gakpo. Yes, Maliki. You know you shouldn't have bought him. We haven't heard from our latest Ultras member that needs to DM me. I've forgotten the name. Alan, you never gave me your number, mate. Let's see if you DM me on Instagram. Alan, if you DM me on Instagram. Let's have a look. No, you've not done it. You have. I'm just asking you now, Alan, what is your number? Because you didn't send it, but you've DM'd me. Thank you. Where in the world are you guys all watching from? Where in the world are you? Let's see. All right. Can we cover all continents? Where in the world are you guys watching from? First, give me your country, and then we'll play the continents game. Give me a country. We'll see. Tamworth. Yes, Rich. Edinburgh. Ken. England. Whoa, where is Kyrgyzstan, Azim? I've heard of like Azerbaijan and Turkmenistan and some of the stars. I don't think I've heard of this one. Emerald Isle, USA. Yeah, you've got Manchester, Botswana. Great, that's Africa covered. North America's covered. How are we going to get any South? We've got Europe covered. We've got Asia covered with India. Cape Town, South Africa, nice. Oslo, Lebanon, Beirut. So like Middle East is covered. I know it's not a continent. We haven't got Australasia yet, and we haven't got South or Central America. Mars, very funny. Antarctica? Are you actually GK? You got an Indian emoji by your name? Yeah, Porro is out. Yes, Canada represented. Yeah, Porro's out for a couple of weeks. That's locked in. That's confirmed. Ange Postecoglou has confirmed that, guys. Where's Borat from? That's Kazakhstan. It's Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan. Ali, my good friend, is from Azerbaijan. Won FPL last year. An FPL winner from one of the Jans. Guys, disappointing, isn't it? Where's Gucci, one of our regulars in Australia? We haven't got South or Central America. Is Central America a continent? I don't think it is. North, South Americas, 2. Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australasia. That's 6, right? How many continents are there? There's 6 or 7. Is Antarctica a continent? And Central America? How many continents are there? There's 7. So yeah, Antarctica is. Central America isn't. Yeah, had to Google that. That's really bad. I did A-level geography as well. Shame on me. Shame on me. Guys, is anyone watching the Sidemen film on Netflix? I didn't know who the Sidemen were until earlier this week. How bad is that? I knew KSI plays FPL. But yeah, Australasia is late, to be fair. No, there's 7 according to Google. 7 according to Google. Yes, John. That'll count. We'll take that. Buenos Aires next week. Yeah, Matoma's a good asset. Matoma's a fine asset. Do you know what? Matoma back helps Estupinan as well. Like Estupinan is now a better asset because of Matoma, I think. Guys, if you fancy hitting that subscribe button, that'd be amazing. I would love it if we could get another handful of likes and subscribes. What about the like button? How many likes has this video got? I have to refresh. It says 0. Surely I've not got 0 likes. Yeah, Kenya, very good, Kevin. Thank you. To empty land. No, Antarctica may be empty land, but you can't call one of the other continents empty. Australasia is not empty land. Am I in Cardiff or Brighton? London. Yeah. Kevin, don't make CH action the mute. Right. Kev. That is your warning, Kevin. One more Kenya and CH is going to have to kick you out, I'm afraid, mate. We get you. I've even name-checked it a few times. Oh, Spam is smashing it. Top 10K, 2 free transfers. Do I sell Trippier and Gordon for cheap defenders? I mean, you're in top 10K. You tell me. I mean, I like Trippier and Gordon this week. And he's going to play number 9 because Isaac and Wilson are both out. Any price rises tonight? Should we have a look? Like, is there a Doherty or Porro price rise forecast? Foden's forecast, Garnaccio's forecast. Good Lord, Haaland could go up again. Doherty won't go up tonight, could tomorrow. 4.6 now, isn't he? Porro. Yeah, Porro's already dropped. He's probably not going to drop tonight, but again, he'll be one for tomorrow. I should check my selling price for Porro. If you want to know how to check your selling price, go on the transfers tab, go list, and it tells you, like, I bought Porro for 5.3. He's currently 5.8, so I'm selling him for 5.5. If he drops to 5.7, I'm still selling him at 5.5. Yeah. All good, Kev. All good. I'm keeping Palmer because I like Palmer's fixtures. Like he's got, I mean, yeah, sure, he blanks next week, but after the blank, he's got a couple of all right games like Brentford. I want to play him in that game. It's not wrong to commit to free hit now. No, if that's a strategy, I'm still not 100% sure I'm going without the free hit in 29. Let's see if Luton versus Forest happens. I'm stuck in 29. If it doesn't happen, sorry. Start one of Neto or Palmer. Neto. I don't expect Palmer to get much, guys. I really don't. FOMO is that is very good. CH. Roses are red, violets are blue. My team is a mess, and FOMO is true. Very good. Bowen or Palmer? Probably Bowen. Palmer or Stupinan? Probably a Stupinan. I mean, look, I'm starting a Stupinan over Palmer. This is my 11. Currently, you're 51% saying I should buy Doherty for Porro. Such a hard one. I think the Cunha injury is bad news, but the Wolves attack is still going to be good without him. Sarabia, Neto. Good to see Zupa Duper. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Play Saka or Barkley. Super chats deserve extra detail. So I would definitely play Saka over Barkley. Definitely. The way Saka was against West Ham, he could have had a 25 pointer. It was a monstrous effort. So definitely Saka. That's not even a doubt. Like, look at me. I've got Bell on the bench. Like sometimes we get a bit blinkered by double game weekers. Then me or Gabriel again. Gabriel. I think trust Arsenal. They could very easily win 3-0. And if they do, Gabriel and Saka are both getting good points. Like I would back Arsenal there, super duper. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, there's not a huge amount for me to add on that. It's sometimes you ask questions and you've got to think of pros and cons of both sides and you struggle with an absolute outcome. The absolute outcome for me here is quite convincing. And I think if I ask the chat the same, guys, let us know if you agree with me here. Saka and Gabriel would absolutely be like straight away. Bowen over Palmer. Blinded, yeah, we do get blinded by the doubles. I mean, I'm talking about that with right now, aren't I? Like Doherty. Guys, how many goals do you think Man City are scoring? I'm going to ask two questions. I'll tell you the second question in a minute. First question: how many goals do Man City score in the double? They scored 7 in the corresponding fixtures against Brentford and Chelsea earlier this season. 4 against Chelsea, that was 4-all. 3-1, I think they beat Brentford. So 7 goals. How many do Man City score in the double? Hit me with a number. I don't think I'd sell Richarlison. No. Another 7 you'd take. Yeah. Another 7 you would take. 9 would be amazing, Hazel. Although I don't want Chelsea to lose. Lean, hello to you. 6, 12, 5. Yeah, okay. It's anywhere between 5 and 12 at the moment. Yeah, okay. Now, 4. 4 would be disappointing for Haaland triple captainers. But what we're saying here pretty much is the upside is big. Do the same for Liverpool. How many goals? FPL Zin, hello to you, mate. Thank you for FPL Zin joining our Ultras members recently. Danny B is also in the house. Hello, mate. Do the same for Liverpool. How many will Liverpool score in the double? How many will Liverpool score in the double? I want to know who's got the higher average here. At the moment, I'm saying City is averaged at 8. Chai's 21st birthday today. Liverpool 6 goals. Liverpool 9. Speed United must support Liverpool 20. 7. How many goals will Liverpool score? What I'm taking from this is Liverpool is slightly lower. If Man City was an average of 8, I'd say Liverpool is 7, right? This is why we're captaining Haaland. Not only do we think City will score more goals, but when City score, we feel confident about Haaland returns because the spread of points at Man City is spread between fewer players. Liverpool, however, if I get a notification on my phone that Liverpool have scored and Salah's not on the pitch, I'm like, no idea. You hope it's Jota or Darwin. It could be Diaz. Could one of the midfield trio have popped up with a goal? Could a fullback? Could Van Dijk? Just don't know. When your phone buzzes and Man City have scored and Haaland's on the pitch, you're disappointed if he's not involved. You just expect it. So I think that's where I'm at. Guys, I spoke about channel memberships. If you fancy supporting the channel, you can just by being a squad member or ultras for the WhatsApp group. Click join under the video. But in other ways to support the channel, just simply subscribing and liking. Ibrahim is in the house. Yes, Ibrahim. Another one from my WhatsApp group. Ibrahim, how are you, mate? What are you up to? Good evening. He's done the old... what manager says good evening? God, it's been a long day. Got up at 5. Good evening. Oh, it's Aston Villa. Unai Emery, isn't it? It's Unai Emery. Good evening. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Poor old Unai Emery. He's actually a quality manager. Yeah, you guys know. The was like, who's it? Jota does seem fun. I don't think I'll be triple captain, though. Do you know what? I've not actually hit the triple captain button yet. Should probably do that. You know, I think I'm going to do it now so I don't forget. Imagine forgetting. Like, someone out there will forget. I'm going to vice captain De Bruyne this week, by the way. Vice captain De Bruyne. De Bruyne, as we say on the fantasy show. Big Dilevro on my team. I'm still 50-50. I'm still 50-50. Oh, no. Maliki, you poor bloke. Not only did you receive a video from me in the WhatsApp group this morning, because you're an Ultras member from Premier League Productions at Stockley Park, you then watched the FPL show and Chasing Green Arrows, and now here. You are a loyal supporter. Thank you, Maliki. Are you hotel bound? Yes. Rubbish. I would show you around my hotel room, but I've got the lights off. I've just got a spotlight on over there, look. Yeah. And I'm in my pants, so I can't do like a wide shot. Good man, Rafisal. Thank you very much. I'd take, look, Jota and Darwin. I know we're not captaining them, but big points would be great. Oh, thanks, Rich. It was chaotic, as always. By the way, guys, if you're unfamiliar with Chasing Green Arrows, do check Chasing Green Arrows out. That's a show I co-present on a couple of times a week. Wednesdays with Big Man, Mondays and Fridays with Dean. It's not my channel, but it's a channel I've been working with for years, over a year, maybe a year and a half. And it's amazing. It's loads of fun. Good chat. So, yeah, do check out Chasing Green Arrows, another YouTube channel. People often think it's my channel. I'm like, no, it's not mine. But I'm obviously on it quite often. We've had like Fabrizio Romano as a guest, Jules Breach, James Richardson, Kelly Summers, Olivia Bazaglo. We get really good guests on there. Dean Ashton, former England player. John B, would you go for 3 players from Liverpool and take an 8 or 12 point hit? Not 12, John. I'd even be reluctant to 8. I don't think we need 3 Liverpool, especially if Alisson's injured. Whoever that third Liverpool asset is, if it's a defender, the clean sheet chances have just been reduced with no Alisson. No Trent. Robbo, Van Dijk and Bradley are all potential fun picks, but they're a bigger headache in 26. I know I've got the same headache. If I go Doherty, I'm buying a player that's not around in 26 if I buy Doherty. The thing is with Doherty, I then get an extra fixture in 28 and potentially a 29. Argentina, finally. finally got South America. Speed United. Never mind, mate. You don't need to watch them all. If you want to watch the best of my content, the pre-recorded videos, the 15-minute videos, if you don't want to always do hour-long streams on CGA or here, then the pre-recorded videos are really good. So check them out on my channel. I did a chip strategy one earlier this week. It was my best video I've done in ages, I think. I obviously do team selections and stuff like that. Kelleher is cheap, but is he not transfer out waiting to happen? Gusto to Ake. Yeah, I don't mind it, Freddie. The Man City defenders just don't offer any upside. That's the problem. There's no Cancelo in the game anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. CH, if Antarctica was real. The guy that said Antarctica had an India flag emoji. Probably starts lanky, you know. Yeah, but Kanate, you never know for 2 fixtures. You'll be injured one of them and play the other. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in this evening. It's been a short stream. I wanted to do a deadline stream tomorrow morning, but I'm on Sky Sports News. So if you do watch Sky Sports News and you want to watch TV instead of YouTube tomorrow morning, then around the deadline, check out Sky Sports News. I'll be in the studio, which is why I'm in a hotel tonight. So yeah, do check that out. Yeah, Stupinan. Hoping for Alvarez to haul. Yeah, I think Alvarez is a hold because he's got 2 games, but I don't expect a huge amount. You mean the news of Sky Sports? Maybe. Don't really understand that, but yeah. Couple of questions. So, hey, Johnny, hold or sell Cunha? Yes, sell. He's out. Replacement Adebayo or Morris? Double game makers. Stones, I just wouldn't trust for 2 starts. Don't think I trust for 2 starts. Guys, good luck this game week. I'm still 50-50 if I do Doherty. I think I'm probably 60% likely. I'll tweet in the morning. Fun. I'm going to sleep on it. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, guys, thank you for watching my content. If you haven't already seen it, I've done a really thorough team selection, but even better than that, chip strategy video on this channel. Go and find it. On my videos tab, you'll see it. The chip strategy video, I think, is definitely worth a watch if you've not seen it. Thank you to all of my ultras in the chat. Just seeing Rich, good luck to you as well, mate. Any final questions on the WhatsApp group, let me know. We'll chat in the morning. G is off for a G&T. It's been a long day, CH. 5. I had a 2-hour, hour and a half, maybe 2-hour drive this morning to the fantasy show. And then, yeah, I've just been, as you've seen, some streams and stuff. And being on TV takes it out of you because you have to be on form. So I'm a bit tired. I need a gin and tonic. And thank you for remembering my drink of choice. Gin and tonic from the 2 super chats. That's buying me a drink at the bar. So thank you, guys. And yeah, Sky Sports tomorrow morning. I will see you as soon as possible next week. I'm going to have some good videos planned next week. Looking forward to that one. Go well. May your arrows be green. And I'll see ya on the other side. Bye, team.